Guardians of Dominion, Zeus is entering the battlefield with important Dante intelligence. Many players still look at Dante only as a hero to counter, but they miss the dangerous part, who Dante himself destroys when the matchup feeds his dodge and energy. Here is what players are missing. Before we dive into who Dante hard counters, I want to quickly inform the community about an important improvement I added to the counter list tool. This change came directly from community feedback. One player asked me to add not only how to counter a specific hero, but also which heroes that hero counters. And honestly, this makes a lot of sense, because when we analyze a hero, we should not look only at their weaknesses. We should also understand where that hero is strong, where they perform best, and against which opponents they can create the biggest advantage. So now, when you click on Dante, you can see which heroes can counter Dante, like Lyria, Helios, Jorgen, and other options. But I also added another tab where you can see the heroes that Dante himself can counter. This makes the tool much easier to use, because now you can analyze both sides of the matchup from one place. And I also want to mention that the tool is still growing every single day. Right now, there are already more than 500 database rows with hard counters and soft counters, but the tool is still in production. It is not fully finished yet. We are adding more information step by step, improving the data, and filling the missing parts as we continue testing and analyzing more heroes. For example, if you open Krista, you can already see how to counter Krista, but there is still no information about who Krista counters. Or if you open Lyria, you can see her soft counters and how to counter her, but under the section of who Lyria counters, right now you will mainly see Dante. Of course, more heroes need to be added there, like Aurora, Qingmao, and other heroes who rely on dodge or can be affected by Lyria's mechanics. So keep in mind, this tool is not a finished product yet. It is being developed, updated, and improved every day. But even now, the database already has more than 500 rows of soft and hard counters, which gives players a strong starting point for understanding matchups better and making smarter decisions in Arena, Grand Arena, and other battles. Now, with that explained, let's move to the main topic of this video, who Dante hard counters. To understand that properly, first we need to define what hard counter means when we are talking about Dante. Dante's main strength comes from his dodge stat. This is the core of his gameplay. On top of that, he also gets a massive dodge boost from his second skill, Foresight, which gives him an additional 16,500 bonus dodge. That means Dante is not just a hero who occasionally avoids attacks. He is a hero built around dodging physical damage, gaining energy from those dodges, and then punishing the enemy team with his ultimate. This is where Dante becomes dangerous. When physical heroes attack Dante and he dodges those attacks, his energy bar starts filling very fast. And once his energy bar is full, Dante can immediately counterattack with his ultimate skill. In many battles, this one ultimate can completely destroy the enemy team, especially if the enemy lineup is full of physical damage dealers who keep feeding him energy. But here is the important detail. Not every hero gives Dante the same value when attacking him. Most mages deal their real damage through magic skills, and even when some of them use basic attacks that Dante can dodge, those attacks are usually not strong enough to fill his energy bar quickly. So Dante may dodge them, but he will not always get enough energy to counterattack immediately. Celeste, Cascade, and Augustus are different cases. Their basic attacks are not physical attacks. Because of that, Dante cannot dodge them in the same way, and they do not feed his energy bar through dodge. This means they should not be treated like heroes who help Dante charge his ultimate. Now compare that with heroes like Lara Croft or Artemis. These heroes deal heavy physical basic attacks. Their basic attacks hit much harder, and when Dante dodges those attacks, they can fill his energy bar very quickly. That is when Dante becomes extremely dangerous, because instead of damaging him, those heroes are basically helping him reach his ultimate faster. This is why Dante is so strong against certain marksmen and warriors. If they deal strong physical damage and they do not have a reliable way to bypass, dodge or protect themselves, Dante can punish them very hard. But there is another important point. I excluded some physical heroes from the hard counter list because they also have dodge mechanics or special interactions that make the matchup less predictable. For example, Ishmael has a dodge skill. He can dodge physical attacks, and also magic attacks. Qingmao is similar because she also has dodge stat. In these types of matchups, the result is not always clear. Sometimes Dante can win, sometimes Ishmael or Qingmao can win, and the battle can depend on support heroes, pets, timing, and random dodge chances. So when both heroes have dodge mechanics, I do not consider that a clean hard counter situation. It becomes more of a chance-based matchup, and that is why I excluded those heroes from the hard counter category. For me, Dante hard counters marksmen and warriors who deal strong physical damage but do not have dodge stat or dodge skills to protect themselves properly. From the marksman category, Dante can hard counter Lara Croft, Kira, Jew, Daredevil, Artemis, Fox, Ginger, and Astrid and Lucas. These heroes rely heavily on physical damage, and many of them have strong basic attacks that can quickly feed Dante's energy when he dodges. This is exactly the kind of situation Dante wants. The enemy attacks him, he avoids the damage, gains energy, and then punishes the entire enemy team with his ultimate. Now, moving to warriors, Dante can also hard counter heroes like Ninja Turtles, Tristan, Kark, Kayla and Elmir. These heroes can deal strong physical damage, but if they do not have the right protection or the right support around them, Dante can use their attacks against them and turn the battle very quickly. We can also include Dark Star in this discussion because she deals physical damage and her basic attack can be strong enough to give Dante energy after he dodges. But again, I excluded some heroes from this hard counter list for specific reasons. Ishmael is excluded because he has dodge mechanics, and that makes the matchup unpredictable. Qingmao is excluded because she also has dodge stat, and when she is supported properly, she can sometimes win against Dante teams. Lyria is excluded because she counters dodge stat, which changes the whole interaction against Dante. With Jasmine, the battle can go in different directions depending on the setup, support heroes, timing, and how the fight develops. So the main idea is this. Dante is at his best when he fights physical damage dealers who hit hard, attack often, and do not have strong anti-dodge tools or dodge mechanics of their own. Those heroes feed his energy, allow him to use his ultimate faster, and often give him the perfect conditions to carry the battle. That is why Dante remains one of the most dangerous heroes against many marksmen and warriors. He does not just survive their attacks. He turns their own damage into his opportunity to strike back. Dante is not only a hero you counter, he is also a hero who punishes the wrong physical attackers. Strong marksmen and warriors can feed his energy fast, but heroes with dodge, anti-dodge, or special damage mechanics can change the result. Now tell me in the comments, who do you think Dante counters the hardest? If this video helped you, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Hero Wars strategy. Use the right matchup, fight smarter, and turn every battle into an advantage. Salute and friendship.